Raider Nation. What's up? It's Timmy Fitz of the Raiders Finest Hour. I wanted to give you a little something here via my YouTube page as we will be missing this week's episode. Going to be a little tough to sneak that one in. We will, however, have an episode this coming Tuesday in between that Chargers and Packers game. So Tuesday, episode 101. For right now, I thought I'd give you my thoughts of this game from Denver. And you can hit up Todd at Finest Hour Todd if you want to pick his brain as well. But first, some overall thoughts, some general thoughts on what this game means. I mean, where they are. There's life in the season. I know they're a game under, but they do own a tiebreaker with the Jets, currently the sixth seed, and they do have a chance to split a season series with the Chiefs. Unfortunately, that shootout overtime loss in Pittsburgh looms large right now. The Raiders need to win out to go 9-7. They need some of those other teams above them, those three above them, to at least go 1-2 to drop them down to that. Drop them down to 9-7 to create some tiebreakers. Hopefully, get one of them to go 0-3, preferably the Jets or the Steelers. Actually, no, scratch that. Preferably the Chiefs and the Steelers. Jets can be 9-7 and will own that tiebreaker. Mostly the Steelers. The Raiders need to lose, and the Chiefs would just be fun to have them lose. And we have that head-to-head shot with them in Week 17. Some of the thoughts I wanted to talk to Raider Nation about is, well, first let's go to your feedback. Let's take care of all the feedback here. Let's go to Twitter first. Let's see what we have from the Twitterverse for feedback. Well, we had Puget Zulu and Chicago Dave asking about the play calling versus playing, that sort of stuff. Also had an official feedback at RaidersFinestHour.com from Dave Chicago. Please comment on play call adjustments in the second half. And that is the big difference between Greg Olsen and Knapp and Bill Musgrave. I've been harsh on Musgrave, of course, but I feel like I have good reasoning for it. Let me give you some examples of where I expect better out of him. And mainly because he's the veteran of the situation. He's the one in control of how all his youngsters play. Yes, Carr struggled mightily at the beginning of this game. You also have Cooper's drops. He's held catchless in this one. We've mentioned Murray's drops. Same for Crabtree. And the offensive line being spotty at times. Things like that. But he's the one who controls all of that. Because he's got a young group, that's all the more reason for him to do certain things differently than what he's doing. Now, I do want him to get a second season. I think he's much better than Olsen, especially because of the second half adjustments. Mainly seeing that the tight end was exploiting the weakness of Denver, that's where it was at. So they got the tight ends more involved. He's got a couple to choose from that can catch. Even Lee Smith, not bad when he comes out of the backfield. So he's got options there. First time in a while, Raiders have had that. So that was smart, and that was well done. The fake of the screen, the wide receiver screen, to Rivera to get that touchdown. It's great. I don't know why it took that long to get to it, but nonetheless, better late than never. That sort of thing. So that's where he has exceeded anything Greg Olsen did before. Similarities? Well, you got a struggling quarterback. You decide to throw it 3 straight times in that time and have him go 3 and out. Read option run plays when the quarterback's not doing the option. Okay? Very little play action first down. Very little bootleg play action on first down. They came out doing that in the second half, and that worked. You had the great 3rd and 1 with the pass to, third down with the pass to Rivera, but you got a 3rd and 1, you come out in a big formation, and you throw out of it. Plenty of other mistakes, plenty of other opportunities not taken advantage of by Musgrave. Raiders defense bailed them out. Twice now against Denver. They've had the right game plan. Twice now they have held the Broncos offense without a touchdown. Did not expect that. That is for sure. So yeah, I've been a little harsh on Knapp here, or Knapp, see? I've been a little harsh on Olsen, but it is better than the previous 2. And I expect him to get better as he gets to know his personnel. So those are all the big pluses, the big takeaways out of this Raider game. hit me up. Go to feedback at RaidersFinestHour.com. Go to my Twitter at TimmyFitz76, and I'm using that at RaidersFinestHR2 if you'd like to hit me up there. All right, Raider Nation, we'll catch you for episode 101 this coming Tuesday. Peace.